Hey friend, welcome. I'm Jen. I'm a part-time online clothing reseller, which means I go to thrift stores, I buy used clothes, and I list them on eBay and Poshmark, and I sell them, hopefully, for a profit. Today I have, I think 8 items. I didn't count. That sold over the weekend. Today is Monday, April 15th, tax day. Yeah, I have a gross sales amount of $250.55. The first item that sold is actually a little set of long sleeve t-shirts. They are all Polo Ralph Lauren. So I found these at the bins all together, and I thought I could probably list them all together, and I did. Polo Ralph Lauren t-shirts for a toddler. These are toddler size with 4T. Have an average sale price of $10.03 and 21% sell-through rate. So, you know, when you have more than one and you list them together, in my opinion, in my experience, they have a better chance of selling, I guess. So these sold for $15 plus shipping, which, you know, isn't a lot, but that's okay. I bought them at the bins. So the buyer paid a total of $21.60. I paid about $2 for them. That's what my average cost of goods is at the bins. If you're unfamiliar, the bins is the Goodwill outlet, and you dig through literal bins of stuff and you pay by the pound. So, these took about 2 months to sell, and my profit is $11.45. So, pretty good. My garbage bag over here is getting full. I need to switch it out. All right. These are a pair of pants. They have a feel of like khaki pants, but they are blue, obviously, if you can tell. These did have a couple of issues with them. Nothing major. There's just like a spot somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. And they kind of look faded. I think that's the intention, but I don't know that for sure. Anyway, I didn't tell you what brand they are. Can I find it? There we go. Peter Millar. Right there. So Peter Millar pants. Oh, these are also made of Pima cotton, which Pima cotton is a like higher quality cotton than just regular cotton. So Peter Millar Pima cotton pants have an average sale price of $20.33 and a 22% sell-through rate. Somebody offered me $15 and I took it on Poshmark. So I did not have a shipping discount on that. I paid $3.40 in Roanoke, Virginia, somewhere. We went on a work trip with my husband, and this is one of the things I bought in Roanoke, Virginia. So they've taken a while to sell, like 8 months, which is a while. My profit, I didn't write my profit down. Okay, 15 minus 3, because it would be $3 for the fee for Poshmark is 12. And 12 minus 340 is, what, 860? Is that right? It's too early for math. Poshmark, you can use any priority mail shipping apparatus. I like to use these Tyvek mailers, but I don't think the adhesive is great, so I add extra little priority mail stickers. You can order all your priority mail supplies on USPS.com, and it will come directly to your house. You don't have to pay for that. You do have to pay for the like shipping label to use them, and you're only supposed to use them for shipping only. Okay, I have a pair of, a pile's falling. A pair of jean shorts. These are in really good condition. I don't really honestly think they were worn. The brand is Lane Bryant, and I don't know if you can tell, but these are a pretty large size. They, it's an unusual size for me to find. They're 30. So anyway, Lane Bryant is a plus size brand, which is great. I like it. But Lane Bryant jean shorts only have an average sale price of $12.35 and a 6% sell-through rate. Because of the size and there were like not very many listed in that size, I listed them pretty high and they sold for $23.97 plus shipping on eBay. So they paid a total of $36.47. I bought these at the bins. And I think all of these items that sold from the bins, or at least most of them, were in my last bins thrift haul, which was in February. So if you go back through my videos, that's where they are. So I paid, like I said, about $2 for them, and it took about 2.5 months to sell. The profit is $22.43, which I think is really good for a pair of jean shorts. Not sure what's happening in here. It's a normal phenomenon for me. Let's see. I wrap all of my items in tissue paper that is 20 by 30, and I add a little thank you sticker. I buy both of those things on Amazon, and I just buy the cheapest option possible because I am thrifty or cheap, whichever one you decide. All right, this is just a t-shirt. Just a t-shirt. Kind of has this floral, I don't know, something pattern on it, and then on the front it is like studded with rhinestones. So the brand is Catherine's, and forgot to show you that. Also a plus size brand. So actually I have like 2 themes today. One is plus size brand. So what am I going to tell you about that? Oh, sell-through rate. Yeah. So I searched, when I'm searching, I search on Terapeak, which is your eBay seller hub. And I just searched Catherine's t-shirt rhinestones. And the average sale price is only $13.86, but the sell-through rate is 35%, which I think is pretty good. When I'm shopping, I look for a 25% sell-through rate or higher, so 35 is pretty good. I bought this at my favorite thrift store for 60 cents, and someone bought it for $19.90, which I think was my full asking price, plus shipping. So they paid $23.06. I think they used my 15% off coupon. My profit ends up being $14.40. Did I tell you I bought it for 60 cents? My favorite thrift store has like a perpetual bag sale, so my cost of goods is always super low. All right, this is a jacket. It's plaid. It's like bomber jacket kind of style. It's Urban Outfitters. That kind of genre of clothes is not my, like, I don't know. I just don't know much about the style of clothes that they sell at Urban Outfitters. Does that make sense? Anyway, what was I going to say? This is called a Harrington jacket. I don't know how I figured that out, but it is called Harrington jacket. Urban Outfitters Harrington jackets have an average sale price of $26.23 and a 13% sell-through rate, which is super low. but mine sold for $29 on Poshmark. I spent $4 on it when I went on a different trip with my husband, work trip, and in Milwaukee. This one took about 8 months to sell. My profit is $19.20. So, not bad at the end of the day, considering I don't know much about Urban Outfitters. I really don't know how I figured out that that was a Harrington jacket. But like, I double checked this morning when I looked at the when I was looking at the sell-through rate. All the solds, they all looked like that jacket. They were different, you know, colors and patterns. None of them were plaid, but that is all right with me. It works out. Okay. Next is a polo. And this is kind of a funky polo. It is by Jamie Sadok. And my stepmom sent me a polo like this. And it sold for like, I want to say $30 or $35. Or maybe that's what comps were when I first got it. But hers was a little like, it seems like for this brand, the more kind of wild and crazy they are, the better. But they're golf polos. So the Jamie Sadok polos have an average sale price of $19.86 and a 25% sell-through rate. Mine sold for $20 on Poshmark. I paid $2 for that one at the bins. The one my stepmom sent me was a while ago, and I don't remember how much that sold for. Anyway, my profit on this was $14, which for something at the bins, I think that's good. This also came from the bins. These are scrub pants. Scrub pants is something that I love finding at the bins. This is Med Couture. I can't say the word. I don't know why. Couture? I don't know. Med Couture scrub pants have an average sale price of $12.49 and a 30% sell-through rate, which I think that's great. They sold for $17 on Poshmark. Probably had them priced too high, but they still sold. They did sell with a shipping discount, so that means it was an offer that I sent out. I spent about $2 on them at the bins, so my profit ends up being $9.58. Generally, I try to aim for $15 or more profit, just because I think my time is valuable, and it takes time to do all the things that you have to do to list things on eBay and Poshmark. So, however, there are some exceptions to the rule, and scrub pants for me is one of them. Bras is another. It doesn't mean I always hit the $15 mark, but that's what I kind of aim for. This, I did not hit the $15 mark. This is a little dress. Tunic dress is like, I think that's called Space Dye, right? This is Torrid. Torrid is a brand I really like to sell. Also, plus size brand. So, like I said, there's kind of a theme today. I just did a really vague search for Torrid dresses in Terapeak, and the average sale price was $19.51 and 22% sell-through rate. So I'm certain that some styles are more sought after, valuable, all of those things. But that's just the kind of broad overview sell-through rate. This one sold for $13.30 plus shipping on eBay. It was an offer that was sent to me. $13.30 sounds weird until with shipping, it's an even $20. And then I go, yeah, I get that person. I would do that too. I spent $2 on this again at the bins. This took like 9 months to sell. My profit's $9.30. These are 9x14 poly mailers that I use for my Ground Advantage packages on eBay, and I buy them on Amazon. Had to think what it was called. Okay, this is a kind of like heavyweight pullover. The brand is FootJoy. So that's my other, did you catch the other theme? Plus size and golf, because I sold the Peter Millar pants, the Jamie Stadock polo, and then now this FootJoy pullover. This one does have a Highland Hills golf course embroidery on it. I also way overpriced this. It took a very long time to sell. I'm trying to see if I have anything I need to. Okay. So the average sale price for FootJoy pullover quarter zip, that's what I put in, is $23.22 with a 37% sell-through rate, which is, I think, pretty good. It took 14 months to sell, but total with shipping, the buyer paid $45.20 or $45.70, sorry. So like, I obviously way overpriced this. I think the shipping was too high. Yeah, just, I'm not really sure what happened there, but maybe that's what the comp said when I listed it. Maybe I got greedy. I'm not really sure. Anyway, I paid $2.50 for this at just a local thrift store that benefits like our local mission. And my profit on it is $30.17. I do calculated shipping, and most of the time I think that works for me. Sometimes I think it messes up. And I don't know if it's my error or eBay's error or I don't know. But I think this was one of those times that the shipping was too high, and then just overall I had it priced too high, and that's why it took so long to sell. Especially since it had the embroidery on it. I know there are some like famous golf courses that when they're embroidered on it, like that actually helps the value. I don't think this is one of those. Anyway, hopefully this person will be satisfied. And then we're gonna end with a little tiny sale. It's not that bad. This is a bra. I love selling bras so much. And it has some lace on it. It's beige. The brand is Cacique. Cacique sometimes has the name of the bra, like what it is exactly. This time it did not. So this one is in actually really nice condition, which is good. I mean, bras I'm pretty particular about with condition. I try to be. Just because I'm bra, you know? Anyway, Cacique underwire bras have an average sale price of $14.26 and a 32% sell-through rate. This one sold for $15.97 plus shipping on eBay, so $22.72 is what they paid. I listed this 2 months ago. I don't know where it came from. I have no information in my spreadsheet. I use Vendu. I don't know if I like it yet. I've been using it since like November. There's some things I like and some things I really don't. So I'm using it. What was I going to say about this? Oh, I put that my cost of goods was $2. That's about usually what I only pay for bras. I have paid more in the past, but not, I don't generally for Cacique. So, I mean, I have no like guesses. Sometimes I can kind of remember where I bought things, but I have no idea where this came from. So if I use $2 as my cost of goods, my profit is $11.32. I do ship my bras and hats and some other random things in 8x6x4 boxes. I buy these on eBay with my shipping supply coupon that you get when you have a store subscription. So that is all. My profit for the day, or for the weekend rather, was $150.45. My goal is $67 a day, so definitely hit that. I am very pleased with that. $67 a day gives me about $2,000 a month. 1,000 of that we put into our family budget. About 500 goes back into inventory and boxes and poly mailers and all the things, and subscriptions and all the things, to kind of support my business. And then 500 gets saved for taxes, because this is taxable income. Happy tax day. I don't know. I have one more thing I have to do to finish up happy tax day at my house. So that's it. That's all I've got. Leave me a comment. I don't have a question today, so you're on your own. Leave me a comment. I really do love chatting with you in the comments. That's one of my favorite parts. I also just love sharing my sales with you. I think, I don't know, it brings me joy. So make sure you like the video if you did, and subscribe if you haven't. I do these ship with me videos, hopefully every day at 8 o'clock Eastern. And I just appreciate you hanging out with me. I'll see you soon.